Well, that jump to middle school can be filled with a lot of feelings from both the student side and parent and guardian side as well. Totally understandable. But our 6th through 8 level schools do an incredible job preparing both students and families on what they can expect in middle school. Much the case here today at Gladeville Middle, as they hosted over 200 5th graders from Rutland Elementary to give them an up-close look of what middle school life will be like for them next school year. It's no secret, the rhythm at the middle school level moves much faster than elementary. That's why each spring, Gladeville Middle invites their incoming 6th graders to a valuable day of orientation and observation. And today they hosted the Rutland 5th graders as they got a front row view to middle school life, even right smack dab in the middle of a class change.
This is all about the kids, and while they are touring the school, they get to see inside the classrooms and they get to see what the middle school kids are actually doing. And sometimes it's even during transition, and so they kind of have to step aside, like, whoa, these 8th graders are huge.
I just witnessed that.
Yes, yeah, so it's great. You know, they're very nervous, they're like, oh my gosh, but it's so fun because they're also in here with the 8th graders who are, you know, getting them interested in these different clubs and sports and getting them excited about middle school.
But before all of that, they received a grand band entrance upon arrival. And then went straight to the theater for some interaction with their future teachers and their designated 6th grade assistant principal, Amy Wilkin.
Just give them a little information to think about through the summer, so they don't just come to middle school just not knowing anything. All the excitement and worries and just anything that they are feeling, questions are answered with our student council members.
This event goes a long way in alleviating some of those anxious thoughts that these Rockets may have before launching into Wildcat country. But it's just the start, because really the only true way to prepare for middle school is adapting to the middle school way as a student.
We also do a Camp Wildcat on July 30th where they get to come in, they get to run their schedule, they meet their mini teams and have some competitions and contests, and you know, we just really do try to get them acclimated to middle school life before that first day of school.
So what is some good advice for those who will be first-time middle school families this August? Mrs. Wilkin offers this.
Biggest thing for parents to know is that our teachers are always going to send a newsletter out, but it is definitely going to be the student's responsibility, all right? And that's the biggest difference is, you know, in elementary school, and I have a kid in elementary school, and I email the teachers for my own child, but now when they're in middle school, it falls in the lap of the child, and that does make a lot of people nervous because they don't know if their kid is ready for that yet. We've got to make them ready. Parents, you've got to have those hard conversations with kids because they're going to start hearing things that maybe you weren't prepared to talk to them about yet. It's time for them to start growing up a little bit, even though it breaks our heart to see our kids grow up, but it's time.
Need some reinforcement? Well, I spent some time with some former Rutland and Gladeville elementary students as well. They are now Gladeville Middle 8th graders, and they remember all too well going through this process over 3 years ago. Here's their encouragement. Can you take us back to that time when you were about to come here to Gladeville? What was going through your mind at that point?
It was definitely scary because this is a really big school, and like I didn't really know what to expect. But like coming here and like seeing everything, everyone was so welcoming, the teachers were so kind, and like in 5th grade they really prepared us for like what to expect.
Okay, how many in here went to Rutland?
Me!
How many went to Gladeville?
Me! Yeah, I was really nervous because I was going to play football, and I was just scared I was going to get bullied and stuff because I was like low man on the totem pole. But I got there, I mean it was completely fine, and I had a lot of fun. That helped me get through my first year.
Above all, support is there at any of our middle schools if you have any questions over the summer. Reach out and get your information firsthand.
We are here to help. We work all summer, so we're here. You know, and if they are nervous for their child, come up here and we can do a private tour of the school and just have any conversation the parents would like. Yeah, absolutely.
So there you have it, parents and guardians. The takeaways are this: have some of those deeper level conversations at home this summer in advance of next school year. Encourage your child to get active in extracurriculars. Follow directions from their teachers. And with middle school students becoming more email reliant to their teachers, maybe have them send you a few emails as a practice run. And of course, being kind and courteous goes a long, long way, even well beyond those middle school years. All of that will make the transitional rhythm to middle school life go a lot smoother. Oh, and one more thing. These 8th graders send this message to students and families of rising 6th graders.
You got this!
I'm Bart Barker with Wilson County Schools.